Juan Soto in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. And that's how they take the lead. It's 2-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And now it's Mark Vientos. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Tried to check his swing there. Now it appealed to first, and he went around, according to Clyde Washington. In the air, left side. Hayes has it sized up. He's got it, and there's two away. Here's a Mets lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Strike two.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That missed by a lot. And that is ball one.
It's the projects, North St. Lucia, Lou. Trying to kill bills off $1 meal, really will fix your whole attitude. Been rapping about the real since a little. Imagine
First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway, showing the slab in today's game. Tyler Anderson. What do we need to know here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Foul ball there. And the lefty kicks, delivers. Fought off foul. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
The 1-2. That one missed.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Kerry Carpenter, the next to hit. That one finds the corner, and that is strike one. Anderson, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a sinker, and he works in a slider. The other way. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing, otherwise you'll be really frustrated after this one.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one is lifted in the air. Adele moves under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Tigers nothing. Angels 2 up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And our pitcher in this game, Tarek Skubal. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Zach Neto, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. There's a swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That one ripped left field. That's back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, we saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
Mike Trout stands in here, takes ball one low.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Perez on the move. And there's one down. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Hard hit to third. And now two gone. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Taylor Ward stands in with two away as he takes a ball. Hit hard on the ground is short. Baez fires over to first. And that is the inning. Angels get one with a solo homer. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back in Anaheim, top of the second. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. Anderson back to work. Ripped, but it curls foul. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
No outs. Runner at first. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Wenzel Perez. And that drops in for a strike. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tyler Anderson done for the day, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Luis Garcia. And here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. Pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Fires to second for 1. On the first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. Yeah, that's fouled off. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. Two outs. And takes low for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Slice the other way and foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Torkelson on third with 2 out. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. And that one hit to first. And that's a base hit. In from third is the tying run. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Javi Baez digs in right side, known for his late inning heroics. Swinging a foul out of play. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 3-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter, but that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Parker Meadows. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. Two out, space is empty. Just missed.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Lifted in the air, right field. Adele. And that is that.
Dramón, no, que ya no estamos para los tiempos de la high. Ey, hace rato que te dije
Live from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the Kansas City Royals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Cole Reagans. What's the scouting report on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And stepping in is the speedy Jackson Holliday. And that's way high. And this one is off and running.
No strikes.
First pitch, 105.
Swings through that one for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Frazier. One away. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Jordan Westburg stands in now, looks at that one inside. 1 out, base is empty. And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at. And a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Next offering is fouled back.
Ball 2. 2-2.
Next offering upstairs. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And today on the hill, Blake Snell. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
That's inside.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
On the ground. Throw on to Freeman, and the first out of the game is an easy one. It's Xander Bogaerts now. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Line drive, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's Ramon Laureano.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 1.
2-1.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And he walked him. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And that is out of play. Laureano off of first with 2 away. Got him. And that'll do it. Back here in Baltimore. And today's starting pitcher, Robert Suarez. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
They're going to start this one with the opener because of the matchups. Very favorable. I think we're going to see him empty the tank with really good fastball velocity to try to retire these first 3 hitters.
Stepping in, Shohei Ohtani. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Not even close there. And it's 1-0. Suarez, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball. Now this ball splits the gap in right center. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Freddie Freeman, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
2-0.
In the dirt. Here's a 2-0. On the ground to third. Machado throws to first in time. And Freeman is retired. The batter now will be Will Smith. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And there's a foul ball. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Max Muncy. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado. Snell back to work. That clips the corner.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
That one missing inside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. One gone here. Elias Diaz now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Hernandez makes the play, and a couple of quick outs. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
1-0.
No score here in the second.
No.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And the next pitch is way outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Mookie Betts. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. This one lifted in the air, left field. Laureano hauls it in, and there's one away. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages. Pitch misses inside. Ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that skips in the dirt. 1 out, bases empty. On the ground to short, Bogarts. Tosses across to first, and there's 2 down. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
No ball.
2 outs, bases empty. Next
Ball
pitch
1.
is outside.
1-1.
Swings through that one, out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A swing and a miss. Robert Suarez records the strikeout. All set for the start of the inning. And now Freddie Fermin. Fermin, 29 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Swing and a foul straight back.
That's a ball.
Pitch is in the dirt. 2-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Up the middle, Edman. Gets it to first. Out. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Luis Ariz stands in. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And a foul ball.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
The batter number 7, second baseman,
Jose Iglesias, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That one fouled off. The rise. The runner at first with one gone in the inning. This one in the air right field. And there's 2 down. Here comes X to the plate. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. That's down and in.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Laureano up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Good eye right there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. And we're back. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Kike Hernandez. To the right side, and he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over, and the throw is late. They couldn't overcome the misplay. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Puts a bunt down. Oh, a great flip to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Waste no time there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
First and second, no outs. Ohtani getting ready to hit. Just missed. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
There's the strike. And that one fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Right there is Laureano. And there's one away. And here's Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1. And a swing and a miss.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
And he swings through that one.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs.
And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Will Smith to the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And foul ball. That smash towards center. Stretches out and hauls it in. Back here in Baltimore, Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. Makes the grab, one down. Here's Manny Machado now. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's outside. 4th inning underway, no score. Machado tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Inside. And it's 2-1. On the ground to third. Muncy sends it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. And now it's Elias Diaz. 0 for 1 so far. First offering, and it just misses.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
1 strike.
And a big swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Out to center. Pajes. And that is that. Back now at Oriole Park. Mac. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Jeremiah Estrada.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1-2.
Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Fermin gathers. Throws to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. Here's Mookie Betts. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
And that's outside. In there. And so now 1-2. Turns and fires to Betts. Just missing there. Now 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
1 down, base is empty. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts with the throw to first. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat. And first offering is fouled off. Late with the swing there.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Merrill makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's going to be Jackson Merrill. Snell back to work. Missed with a changeup. 1-0.
You know, these Padres, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the batter now, Freddie Fermin. Grounded out his first time up. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And now the 0-1. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Arias. And fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And now 2-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
No trouble here, puts it away for the out, and there's 2 away. And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogarts, and that one fouled off. The next pitch misses, and 1-1. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if he had swung at it, he had a broken bat as you drive back to the dugout.
Drops into the glove, and that's the third out. And we're back. And now Teoscar Hernandez. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
You know, these Dodgers looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
That one is absolutely belted. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for two. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Outside low, and that's ball one.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Right side, in plenty of time to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Tommy Edman at the plate.
No, down.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms.
Ground ball right side. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at the plate.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to.
Adrian Morejon gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Ohtani stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
3 balls, no strike.
And ball four, two aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Freeman in the box, lays off for ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
He was late there, strike one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And that will end the inning. Top six. Here's the left fielder, Ramon Laureano.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 45, Michael Fulton.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And they slide in front in the sixth. It's 1-0. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Fouled off down the right side.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Upstairs. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down. Here's Manny Machado. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. fly ball to right. Hernandez takes it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. 2 down, bases empty. Elias Diaz digs in now. Gets under it and pops it up. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And this is going to be a 2-out triple. And now Jackson Merrill. First pitch misses. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that'll do it. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the 6th. And up. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Mason Miller. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Muncy swings through it for strike 1.
No fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Merrill on his way over. Makes the catch for the out. Here's Mookie Betts now.
The shortstop, Mookie
Miller, 26 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2021. Fouled off. He was late. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. And they take the lead. It's 2-1.
There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
So 2 down. Teoscar Hernandez will hit next. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
Swing and a miss. Mason Miller the strikeout. Top of inning number 7. Now Freddie Fermin. Outside low. And that is ball 1. Hit on the ground to the right side. Takes it himself. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. Tap foul at the plate. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and it gets down for a base hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done. When the team needs you to come through. Just bigger than your own individual stats. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And delivers outside. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Bonda checks over to first, and he's back.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And they're down to their last out. Here's Xander Bogaerts. Right side, hard hit. And that is the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shamley saying so long. About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta. Welcome to Truist Park. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway. And today on the hill, number 31.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off. Balance.
All right, ready to go here. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. Tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
Shohei on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. Hit in the air, left field. He's got it. And there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Hit in the air out to center field. Grisham pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Muncy to hit.
Number 13, Max Muncy.
1-0.
In the dirt. And the 1-0.
Ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is
strike.
open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
In the dirt. Ohtani at second with 2 down. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. Now it's Mookie Betts.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. The 1-1. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. And that's the 3rd out. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Goes down looking. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Up and in, and it's 1-0. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
1-1.
Hard hit left side. Betts whips it to first.
Out.
2 up, 2 down. Bellinger up to hit.
Bellinger.
That's hard hit on the line. Pajes right there to make the grab. And that is the third out of the inning. Back at Truist Park, second inning set to go. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Pajes, a rangy center fielder, 24 years old, and he was born in Cuba. And now the count is even.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Enrique Hernandez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
1-1.
Hernandez over at first with 1 away. Next pitch is outside. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Struck him out looking. And here comes Tommy Edman. Misses inside. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Pitch misses. 2-1. And that clips the inside corner. Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. So the batting order turns over. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. Here is Freddie Freeman. Fly to left his first time. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Back here in Atlanta, we head to the bottom of the second. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. Ohtani back to work. Pajes under it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Swung on, belted. Pajes hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And now the DH, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Out of here. He'll touch them all. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Muncy to first. Judge out on the play. Out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here is Will Smith. Ball 1, no strikes.
What do you
Smith
got?
checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. And that one lifted in the air center field. Grisham drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out. And now it's Max Muncy. He was walked intentionally his first time. Little chopper rolls foul. Fouled off left side. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Fly to left his first time. And it's fouled away. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball. On the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Now a check swing, but he held up.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. And a good start to the inning. Here's Ryan McMahon now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0.
There he got a splitter that he was able to handle. Allowed that pitch to travel a little bit deeper. And when it was time to commit, his hands exploded through the zone.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Yankees up by 3. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's 0 for 1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Next offering is downstairs. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay throw.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. The ball absolutely jumped off the bat on that swing. Kind of made my eyes light up, and the data we're getting doesn't disappoint in the slightest.
That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Runner in from third to extend their lead.
Comes through with the RBI. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared.
Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. Center field. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. Fought off foul. Vesia. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. That's to third. Muncy. They get the force, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. As we go to the top of the fourth, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. And first offering is fouled off.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Goldie hauls it in, and there's one away. And next for L.A., Teoscar Hernandez. Check swing, called strike. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Strike 1 to Kike Hernandez.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And we're back. Bottom 4, and stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Inside.
And Judge spoils that one.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 11, Loki Sasaki.
Up the middle. Whips it to first. Judge out on the play. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first.
That's an out.
Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Right back to him on the mound. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Now here is Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman.
Swings through that one.
You know, these Dodgers finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations. Couple of hits in a row for him here. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
Now at the plate, Shohei Ohtani. Inside, just missed.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
That's in there. 2-1 now.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
In the dirt, but kept close. Righty delivers. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. Forget it. And they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. 0 for 2 in this one. That one ripped right center field. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. Just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Late on that fastball.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
And that misses. 3-1 now. Swing and a foul out of play. Runner at second, nobody out. Got him swinging. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Muncy digs in. He is struck out, and he is walked. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Jonathan Loaisiga.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in. Throw cut off to third. He gets there safe at third as he moves up with 2 gone. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. The shortstop takes the ball. And another ball. Runner at third. 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
2-1.
That one missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
He'll do it himself. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back at Truist Park. And now the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Sasaki back to work. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Sasaki measures 6 feet 2 inches. 23 years old. And he was born in Japan. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball still 0-2. And ball 1. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Up and in, and that's ball 3. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 3-2. Edman. Slings to first. That takes care of Grisham. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees 1 for 2. Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
1-1.
Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is down low.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Number 66.
Throw to first. Chisholm dives back in safely. Another throw over, and he's back again. And that's the second disengagement now. Bellinger at the plate now. That's ball 1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
There goes the runner. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Runner on the go again. He swings and crushes one. Deep on its way. Way back there. Gone. It's a belly bomb. A soaring shot to center. It's 6-2.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
One down. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. That one hammered center field, raging back towards the wall. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it.
And there's a hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off it.
On the ground, could be 2. To second, that's 1. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. Back here in Atlanta, here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. The pitch. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Loizaga fires. Outside with a breaking ball. That's towards center. Grisham settles under it. Makes the grab, 1 away. And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. Outside low. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And Kike Hernandez at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. And a big swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Well, we go bottom 6. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. He swings and fouls one off. Stays alive. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ripped to short. Judge out on the play.
Out.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one hammered. Pajes going back. Makes the catch up against the wall. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for New York, Ryan McMahon. He's already homered in this game. Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. And no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. Check swing called strike. And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Tommy Edman. A changeup missing, and that's ball 1. And that drops in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. On the ground to Jazz. Over to first. Out. And they get Edman for the out. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered here in this one. Tim Hill into the game.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Freeman, the next to hit, takes outside. And that drops in for a strike. Ohtani at first, one gone. In the air to left center, Bellinger sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's two away. So it's their last chance in this one. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter.
That one the other way. He can't squeeze it, and it drops in foul. Hill is just 1 strike away. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll do it.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero.
The third baseman, Jose Caballero.
Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time. That misses, and that's ball one.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And a pitch. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That was pretty nasty. Now the number 2 hitter, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Hernandez makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here is Aaron Judge. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Snell, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Freeman. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Tropicana Field, and on the hill, the big righty, number 31.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
That one ripped. And that gets down into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And that's in the dirt. Started after it. Appeal to third. He did not go around. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one back there, and it is out of here. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
In the air, center field. Bellinger hauls it in, and there's one away. And now Teoscar Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one back. And gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-0. One out, base is empty. Now here is Max Muncy. Gloves it on the dive, throws from his knees. Oh. It's there, and that's a great play.
That is good. The catcher.
The batter now will be Will Smith. That one ripped, but foul.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And that one in the air center field. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Back now in Tampa Bay. New inning getting started. Here's a big power threat. Giancarlo Stanton. Snell back to work.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And that's in there at the knees.
That's a ball. 2-2 the count.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A massive home run. It's 3-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Paul Goldschmidt now. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. Just missed.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Foul ball.
Hernandez drop step going back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Hernandez puts it away. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity.
And no one can get there. Bellinger around second on his way to third. Coming home. The run scores all the way from first.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Austin Wells, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. That one misses, Now 2-0.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Just missed.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
And that's the 3rd out. And we're back, bottom of the 2nd. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. That misses off the outside edge. Slider right there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Out towards left center. Bellinger sizes this one up. And there's one away. And here is Michael Conforto. Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to 3rd. Nope, he held back. 1 down, base is empty. Late swing, foul to the left. Next offering is fouled back. Hit hard on the ground is short. Volpe throws it to first in time. And he's out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Mookie to hit. And there's a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Swung on, belted. That's going back. Back some more. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Jose Caballero. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And a foul ball. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him way out front of the slurve. Anthony Volpe, the next to hit. Flied to right his first time. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. 1 out, base is empty. And that one is in the dirt. Now 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.